Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Gaming to the Max and part 6 of our Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich, the German Empire. So, in the last episode, we've continued down our economic reforms and our Black Monday card game here. We've started to do our conservative revolution focus trees and different parts of that, as well as getting our agricultural fixed up. We done parts of that. Uh, we haven't done anything for the future of our army just yet. And then we are in negative political power as of right now, where we've done a couple of decisions. We are positive stability for the first time in a long time. We hit positive stability in the last episode, so our big goal is to get political power up. And on top of that, we were down here fighting in Spain, where we have been very, very successful. When we actually sent these 3 units or 4 units down here to Spain, they weren't doing too hot. They were taking all the way back down to like Madrid down here, in Extremadura, Ciudad Real, Murcia, stuff like that. They were all down here. We've almost completely wiped out the CNT FAI, which that will be one of our goals today. Knocking these guys out, winning the Spanish Civil War in favor of the Kingdom of Spain. Yeah, so there's quite a bit to do still. I do apologize. I'm still not feeling really good, so if I sound nasally or if you kind of hear me trying to breathe, like mouth breathe and stuff, I'm not 100% still. I'm getting a little bit better than what I was, but I'm still a little bit sick, so I do apologize. As of right now, we're doing the new Prussian Imperial Partnership, and that gives us base stability plus 10% and adds conservative federalism, which grants us division defense on our core territory plus 10%. So that will be nice. So let's start up. We do have this one unit. He's supposed to be sitting in Madrid. That's what we will. Actually, you know what? We're going to send him up here. We'll get all 4 of our German divisions. Even if Madrid is taken, we can come back down and retake it back. But if we can defeat the communist forces up here, we would be much better off. You can hear my very, very, very stuffy nose. The Helvetic Commune, which used to be the Swiss Confederation, they have joined the Third International. So we have another enemy down here, which for right this second, I'm just going to move my motorized on the border there, just to get them over there. Other than that, we'll come back over here. These are Mexico's units. That finishes out that focus. We can do the Austro-German military cooperation, which if they accept, they get the German military mission. We can build new railways. We can send a military mission over to Central Asia. That might be nice as well. Infrastructure development. That'll help with our consumer goods factories, negative 7% there, so we'll do that. That helps with our agrarian trade agreement. So it'll go from negative 6 to negative 13.5, I think, if that's right. Or it adds another focus. I don't know. We shall see. Oh yeah, because that's the Argentinian trade agreement. I'm completely wrong. So it just adds another -7% off. So that'd be nice. Japan declared war on the Philippines. Travancore is gone. R.I.P. Travancore. Alfred Hugenberg is not satisfied with our decision. That's what keeps dragging our political power down. This will strengthen the standing of the DKP, though. That's fine. Alright, let's see. If we take you two and attack. My sword has capitulated. The Zentrum Reichstag faction speaks. Our government policy has come under fire in the Reichstag. Several members of the left wing of the Zentrum delegation have begun using it as a tribute. Criticizing the direction of our government, pointing out several of the policies proposed by our cabinet, as well as the biographies of the cabinet members. They claim that they perceived a naked return to Bismarckian authoritarianism and cannot endorse this move, much like their predecessors who had fought against tyrannical policies of the Kultkampf. Although their claims are absurd, their speeches have been highly publicized. Lose 2 stability, lose 2% war support, gain popularity for social conservatism, plus 1%. So. Alright, you know what? Let's attack you. I'm curious, if we attack this tile, what would we get? Oh, go in there. There you go. They've just got a few militia units left. We'll try to do something. We're all attacking that tile, so let's go. Defend. Dispersed Industries 2. Do better construction. We are building a lot right now. Alright, we took that tile there. Let's push into that tile. Angetreten. We might be able to break it. There's been this really odd push out by the Carlists. They might be encircled though. Yeah, they're gonna encircle. Well, no, they're not. Kind of odd. Alright, well, these units have moved considerably more. If you all can just hold. Iceland leaves Middle Europa. But Iceland, why? What did we do to you, Iceland? Ukrainian exports soar. The war in America has drastically reduced the amount of exported wheat in the world markets, and our loyal ally Ukraine has been among those greatly profiting from the tragedies taking place in the United States. In addition, the world around us has been recovering from the horrible economic recession. Despite the looming threat of war and the still sore wounds from the revolt, the Ukrainian exports have recovered very well. The willingness on part of the Skorpadesky administration to export grain to Germany certainly has its benefits. To some extent, Ukrainian dominance of the grain market has its opponents among more protectionist-minded individuals, however. These can't come at expenses of German farmers, giving us 3% stability, or we gain 25% political power. I like the thought of the political power that doesn't put us in the positive, but adding more stability and continuing to add stability is always nice. So I'm going to actually go with that 3% stability. think that'll be pretty good. All right, we got a new card game to play. We're at -2%. So hopefully here we'll be at negative or at zero, at zero economic health, and maybe it goes into the positive. I'm not sure, or I think when it hits zero, the game is over. So we're in a liquidity crisis. So we'll do money issuing. Let's see. We'll do assistance from Eastern Rice Pot, capital controls, and we'll need to draw 2 more cards, change the crisis, and we did not get enough there. Nope, our stagnation did not get up high enough, but our investments didn't get it, but our stability did. The fall of Burgos. Can the Carlos hope to come back from this? I think this is the first time we've actually lost the Black Monday card game. 100% believe this is the first time I've lost it, so. There's curtailing the banking systems. Organic statehood, nationalist socialist principles, let's look at some other stuff. You can yeah, I don't really like him though. You can reward loyal trade unions, gives us another 10% stability. Theodore Liepart becomes a political advisor. Get -10% recruitable population factor, which we're at 116 right now. -5% consumer factory goods, 10% efficiency growth, and 10% factory output. I like that stability though. Let's actually come over here and we'll do that's 30 steel. That's pretty nice. Yeah, let's oops, I hit the wrong button. Or oh wait, I did forget about the military tree. It did open up, yeah. We can adapt to modernity. Establish the W system. Military. Ooh, that's really nice. Oh yeah, this is. I would like to do this. The victories of the Volkskrieg, because that helps us. That's the yearning for Cannae. That helps us because our victory for the Volkskrieg gives us -75% Army experience, Navy experience, and air experience gain, and daily command power -50%. So, the fall of Manila. The Colored Enfranchisement Act has passed in South Africa. How are you doing, Middle Africa? You're at 16% stability, so you've gained some stability back. So You guys have military reforms. You got quite a bit left to do on your focus tree. So it's good for us. The Dominion of Liberia is part of the Reichspakt. Good, good, good. The American Union states seem to be doing okay. Let's start back up. Attacking up there. We're going to move units. Actually, you know what? I think it would be better for us to take our 4 units, put them right here. They've got Kingdom of Spain units up there. The Carlists are absolutely just getting wrecked now. And let's do fuel gain from refineries, because we do have some refineries being built down here, so that is important. And I would like anti-air. Here, here. And all along here, anti-air. Make a wall, so when their enemy planes start to fight us, we have a wall of anti-aircraft. The left Kuomintang declared war on the Queen government, the Qing government. The death of Erich Ludendorff. Newspaper in Munich report that Erich Ludendorff, the mastermind behind the 3rd OHL and the second in command of Paul von Hindenburg during the final years of the Volkskrieg, passed away from liver cancer yesterday. While Hindenburg, who died 3 years ago, is almost universally revered as a master tactician and savior of Germany in its darkest hours to this day, Ludendorff's legacy is far more controversial. His military ability is unquestioned, yet he is seen as a puppet master of the authoritarian military regime that took control of Germany by the end of the Volkskrieg. In 1920, trying to stop the parliamentation process, he attempted to threaten Wilhelm II one last time. Yet, as his services were no longer necessary and his superior Hindenburg made a deal with the parliamentary reformists to keep power of the army untouched, Ludendorff was forced to resign in disgrace. Since then, he remained a looming shadow over the German far right. Even those who revered him began having second thoughts once he got involved with the neo-pagan Volkist fringe under the influence of his wife, Matilda. His eccentric conspiracy theories and dabbling into esotericism ultimately led him to being ignored by far-right politicians who wished to present themselves respectable regardless. He'll be given a state funeral, which will be attended by surviving members of his entourage, as well as the royal family. Let's remember the war hero, not the nut job. Gain base stability plus 1%. Man, to be remembered as the nut job. The Second Northern Expedition, China Civil War, has reached a turning point as left Kuomintang has officially declared war on the internationally recognized Qing government. The last expedition occurred a decade ago with the aim to unify the country. However, this is not to be, with the KMT gravely underestimated the German commitment to the region. History repeats itself. So we shall see what happens there. Gives us the improved light tank chassis. Do some more reliability. Let's do that better medium tank. Let's do demo our medium tank designer. You. That was depth charges. And let's see. Let's do bracketed shooting methods. Better battleships. Screens anti-air and light attack better. That is always important. The blue shirts march on Dublin. Unprecedented scenes have been reported from Ireland, where a newly inaugurated president has been ousted from office. This previously Democratic Republic fell into disarray following former President Michael Collins' loss in the elections, with the British-supported socialist coup being held in the capital. No. Oh, wait. No, they say paternal autocrats. Oh. So the military marched. I got you. Military marched on the socialist government. I understand where you're coming from. Minor strike. How unpatriotic. The Ruhr hotbed of treasons. I think this is the same every time it comes up, so we'll just agree that this is very unpatriotic that they continue to strike against the government. Middle Europa Commission Summit, choice of agenda, enact support from the arms industry, because that was the only one that had been chose. Infrastructure, consumer goods, construction and factory output, production for armor, consumer factory goods. Let's see if anybody else agrees with us that is a support. Let's see. Ireland wants to support arm industries again. In the end, we'll see who has the majority, and we'll just choose that. Do better radars. So I've yet to start building my radars, but come on. Take the capital. Would you take the capital? The war's over. Ausrücken. Push. Attack, yeah. Break it. Take Barcelona. The fall of Barcelona. So falls the heart of old Catalonia. The CNT FAI have capitulated. I'm trying to figure out where we can probably break through. I'm thinking right here. That freed up 4 of their divisions. I think they also have, yeah, the German military mission. Oh, there you go. Alright, alright. Take the Novaya. Paraguay declares war on Argentina. And we got yearning for Caney. Let's see. No. That was the military one, right? Yeah. Trucks? Oh, that's for only so many days. We could do second Kriegen theory. That will help again with our Victors of the Volkskrieg. We could do adapting to modernity. Let's see. Let's. I don't care about Mexico. Every allied non-subject country in the Americas grants us 2 off-map. Well, we don't have any. Yeah, let's do associations in the Indian Ocean. Just in case Japan does attack us, we at least have some allies over there. Other than German East Asia, who's not an ally, they're a puppet. Philippines have capitulated. Goodbye, Philippines. Yes, the Carlists are now fighting the full force of what's left of the German military expedition and the majority of the Kingdom of Spain, or all of the Kingdom of Spain's army. Sorry, that take me a little sip of water there. You might be wondering why we're fighting against the national populist Carlist Spain instead of the actual Kingdom of Spain. The Carlist Spain is much more supported by the Entente, while the actual Kingdom of Spain is much more supported by Germany. Alright, you 4 continue to fight and attack, and it'd be very nice to have an ally down here with Morocco. We can ally with the 2 Sicilies that do not like us, though, where they are social conservatives. I can't do anything about that. Unless I click on this, does it help with, no. Lose some debt. Yeah, I don't think. Oh, this. It's only by 100. But when we get enough political power, we might do these to try to boost. There's associations in the Indian Oceans. We can send the military. I don't want to expand the colonies because that's for 180 days. It does help the colonies a lot. Hurts us a lot too, though. Finance the EEDC. That would be nice. Oh yeah, here's this. The path will strengthen German control over Middle Europa. So this opened up over here, and we don't have the European Brotherhood. We have leading the flock. Creates the regulation system. Hurts pretty much everybody else there. They've got a lot to do for that. Let's see. Vanquish. Let's see. Renew the anti-socialist campaign decisions. We will do that. It's only 14 days. The Duke of Saxe-Coburg-Gotha receives British dissidents. Last weekend, particular events took place at Friedenstein Palace in Gotha, the winter residence of Duke Karl Edward of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha. At a grand gala of the Anglo-German Friendship or Fellowship, the Duke welcomed many representatives from the former British Empire, as well as important functionaries of various political or British emigre circles, including the infamous Committee of the Restoration of Great Britain. It is no wonder that Karl Edward, a grandson of Queen Victoria, whose English titles were revoked in 1917 under the Titles Deprivation Act, seeks close ties with such controversial dissidents of organizations. Germany has long gained a reputation in English emigre circles as the last bulwark against socialism, and the formerly shunned Duke is now praised by his ex-enemies as a brilliant example of Anglo-German ties. This circumstance is underpinned all the more by Karl Edward's personal ideology, demonstrated of reactionary and authoritarian. He is anything but a friend of the post-March Constitution parliamentary order, something that has been found favor with the CRGB, an elitist group consisting primarily of exiled English businessmen and nobles. Apart from the British guests, numerous local German dignitaries also appeared at the gala, such as business tycoons and representatives of the Duchy's nationalist conservative state government. Thuringia has been a hotbed of right-wing throwouts the several years, and Gotha in particular has been the seat of government with the DVLP participation since early 1930s. The Fatherland Party maintains close ties to the far-right British dissident scene, and Weimar-based DVLP-aligned publisher Walter Bachmeister translated and circulated many dissident literary works. As long as such meetings take place behind closed doors and are not associated with our government, they principally do not pose a problem. Nonetheless, in times of rising global tensions, caution is advised. A bit more apolitical professionalism would suit Coburg Duke quite well. A welcome event. A delegation of British far-right dissidents are welcomed by Duke Karl in Germany. Our conference in Merry England may help us in the future and hopefully won't cause any drama. Yeah, I doubt that. We could do an alliance with Burma. We can help our debt. We can add stability. We've lost our game. Even if I do the 100, it's still not enough investment. So we're at a loss there. So we'll actually revert back to -3 economic health, which is not fun. So let's do 4% of the for stability. Free reign of the diligent. With the introduction of Dr. Schlag's far-reaching agrarian policy reforms, a wind of change has begun to shake up Germany struggling and trailing agricultural sector. A new era has dawned in which modern tractors and combine harvesters finally reached the most remote parts in Europe, or of the empire, in which high-performance fertilizers finally allow our producers to compete with cheap, mass-produced goods from Eastern Europe and overseas, in which the large-scale expansion of livestock-centered agriculture slowly pushes the Prussian anachronisms of the grist and grain monoculture into the history books. All this is made possible by the generous policies of the state-affiliated Provinzgess, which in recent months has ceaselessly provided all the necessary funds to our farmers in need. Unlike in the past, the principle of merit has finally been applied here. In times where the complacent junkers of East Elbia would borrow without limit, without contributing any part to our economy's salvation, are over, while their contributions to our new nation's greatness in the past remain unquestioned. Their scepter is now being passed to another generation. The days of the small-scale farmer and his small patch of land have now arrived. It is said that Germany's renewal can only rise out of the simple man's soul, through hard work, tears, blood, and sweat. We will not stand in the way of those who are generously giving Germany all of the rejuvenated lifeblood. Free reign of the diligent. Trust Dr. Schlang's plan. Get another 8% stability. Perfect. We're at 41% now. Alright. Let's end this war. They don't have enough troops. We can push through right there. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Aggressively attack. Yeah, the end of turns are going to happen, and I will not be able to defeat it. We got a lot of battleships. We got a big navy. We'll see what happens there. Don't know why the German East Asian Navy is in Germany. Should be in East Asia. There's the renew the anti-socialist laws. Let's start organizing the cartelization of the economy. Helping our economy there. See, SPD union involvement. Oh, investigate the SPD union involvement in Ruhrkampf. We'll reach closer to the destruction of social. Oh, we might want to do all of these though. Yeah. Alright, tensions between the Zentrum and the SPD. Unity within the democratic opposition has certainly taken a significant blow, as several of the new generation socialist writings of Vorwärts openly claim for secularization of the education system and fight against the influence of the churches in politics, which caught the attention of Zentrian politicians. An article war has broken out in the press, each side attacking the other for supposedly weakening the unity of the anti-reactionary coalition and putting struggle in jeopardy. Ultimately, we're the ones who benefit, as we can take a break from constant criticism. We are winning by absolutely doing nothing. Gain 1% stability and change of popularity of social conservative and social democracy by -1%. Carlos Spain has been annexed. That means our friends, the Kingdom of Spain, have won their civil war. Congratulations. Let's see. Want some more medium tanks. But we need a lot of anti-tank and anti-air. And we'll need a lot of planes as well. Let's see. Improved light tank chassis. What are you? You're just a heavy machine gun. Don't have a lot of army experience. So we'll do improvised turret now. Let's just do a 3-man turret with a improved small cannon, basic radio, sloped armor, an additional machine gun. We can do extra, and that'd be alright. Give you the Christie suspension, make you a little bit more reliable. What are you on right now? We'll do riveted armor. It's not great, but it's not horrible. And you always go. But we'll go with gasoline. That's all right. Save that, and we will start to produce that light tank. All right. So Honduras, and Guatemala joined the reactionary front. The American Union States is losing pretty significantly. So it looks like Quentin Roosevelt, Teddy Roosevelt's son, is taking power in the United States. Volunteer forces have returned. Let's see, Princely Federation. You guys are not doing. No, they don't like us at all. Oh, because we hold territory of theirs. Yeah, German East Asia. Can I? No. I don't want to do that. I was going to send volunteers, but you can't. And I'll send you volunteers. Send them over there. Try to stop the spread of communism in India. See, that's social democracy. Which one is the highest right there? Social democracy. Alright. That's just a straight increase. That's some stability. Yeah, that's spy on union meetings. We're doing that one. Argentina took one state. Peru, Bolivia, Confederation took two, and Paraguay has been destroyed. So we got 17 days. We will lose this one. Sadness. We can negotiate with lenders. We can get the alliance with Burma. I don't know how useful that would be. A staging point to fight against the Bharatiya Commune. We'll hold off on it for right now. Formation of the Moscow Accords. We have defeated them once, we'll do it again. For 2 decades, the Russian state is seen as secondary power, or seen as a secondary power on the global stage. Dismantled as a Veltskrieg, it can no longer pose a threat to German political hegemony in Eastern Europe, nor to Japanese ambitions in the Pacific. Since then, however, Russia has rebounded and once again lays down its ambitions. Gained 6 world tension. Let's see. Our military forces have arrived. We'll probably, what's that say? A Dominion of India. We must have a naval invasion. I guess we can put you guys here. See if we can take back to that river. If we hold that river line, we actually probably would do pretty well. I ain't worried about the navies. I'm not going to sell any of that. War support. There's more of that yellow socialism. That just outright hurts the finances of the social clubs. So I kind of want to see maybe some more war support. or we'll hold on to it and we'll use it for these couple of industrial projects. Alright, let's keep going. We are friends, man. Support German car manufacturers. We always support German car manufacturers. That gives us that 45 steel. That gives us 12 steel. That's nice. Alright, yeah, so we did lose that round of the game, I think. Or, well, no. We just didn't decrease. Alright, that's fine. We can deal with that. How are our units doing over here? Looks like these guys are rotating around to try to fight over here. Oh, that was a pocket right there. That's very nice. So if we could send airplanes over here. Let's see. Oh, I have some sitting somewhere. Take you. It's you. Oh, no, that's close air support. Those are fighters. Those are FF-68. Those are... Alright, well... I think these were... Yeah, these were the ones from Spain, I think. Or no, those are the ones from Spain. Oh, we can only send one over. We'll send our fighters over. I want to get across and hit that naval port there. The mini India is getting pushed back pretty steadily. There's better radars. Gotta love better radars. Better research speed. And I would like to actually build quite a few radars. Do some here in Luxembourg. Some in Ellis-Lorraine. Some here. One right there. One right there in Memel. Alright, continue on. We got some political power to spend. We can finish out our agricultural reforms. Gives us more political power gain, more stability, and some building slots. Let's finish that out. And I said I'm going to save it up to do those, but I didn't. The Reichskolonial limit has requested more guns to be sent to operations in East Asia to reduce shortage and ensure all divisions are at full capacity. Such are the costs of an empire. Lose 2,500 old infantry equipment. Because you guys can't beat them. Meddling in Poland. The Polish elections of 1938 are looking extremely tense. Liberal opposition to MKP and the King's government has only grown during the economic depression, no doubt because of foreign agents smearing us at every turn. The King wishes to keep the elections as legitimate as possible, but can we pressure his government to skew the electoral process a bit in their favor, accompanied with large sums to bolster their campaigning? I thought he was winning. Oh, a minor defeat. Really? I think if I sell them this... Popularity to the inter-partisan circle will grow. Make sure they win. Oh yeah, make sure they win. Yeah, 100%. I'm not going to give up an ally. Oil processing, that's always really good. Let's also get the fuel gained by for oil. Local Zentrian politicians attacked the government. Some mayors and a few members of state governments, all from the Zentrian party, have recently lodged criticisms of the directions of our government, claiming that some of the projects and plans envisioned by the cabinet stand against the democratic nature of the Constitution and are highly suspicious. Their statements, publicized among the press, demand a return to a moderate conservative government, which will defend tradition and the rights of the states, which retain the achievements of March. Who are these nobodies? Negative 30% political power, or negative 30 political power, and change the popularity of social conservative 1%. So now we're at negative 47 political power. Nicaragua declared war on El Salvador. Guatemala declared war also on El Salvador. Infantry equipment. Let's do defense. Excuse me. Most are in support of the arm industry again. So we'll just go with that as well. Some are in support of the arms trade. The Russian state declared war on Kiev, Bukhara, and the Turkestan Republic, and Alasha Orda. All of those. We will start getting tungsten and chromium. Let's just get it from South Africa. I might go try to support them with that military mission over there. Excuse me, if I still can. I'm not sure if I can or not. Let's see. Yeah, we got a lot to do over here. Scroll up though. The card game. Alright. So that adds 4,000% stability. Let us pull a recovery card. Changes the crisis type. Alright, we don't have an inflation one. So let's change the crisis type. It's a labor issue that helps with the employment. So we'll do you. And the public works. More loans. That puts us at. Alright, that puts us up. Beat the card game. Alright, let's see. What else we got going on? That's our German car makers. What about the military missions? Let's do that. I just send them over there. I mean, they might fall pretty quickly. I don't expect them to last very long, but, you know, it'll be something for something, you know. Oh, I don't think the Princely Federation is at war with the Dominion of India, now that I'm thinking about it. So, the Polish king appoints a loyalist government. Alright, for 4 years, the young kingdom of Poland has been a political battleground. Conservatives, progressives, socialists, nationalists, and the friends and foes of Germany alike are all struggling to the backdrop of Black Monday, underground criminal investigations, and foreign meddling. In this light, the year's elections were made out to be a sign of both domestic politics and German prospects in its east. A factor or two important, citing the instability surrounding the election, the Polish king has unilaterally appointed Władysław Studenik, conservative royalist, as prime minister with a mandate to restore order in the country, or to the country. Given the strong opposition to the undemocratic move from both left and right, time will tell whether the king's gambit will pay off or simply stroke more instability. Well, we better work out. Loans from the bank. The 5th Zili Feng Tang War. The Qings declared war on the Feng Tang. We'll see what we got. Those military missions will be done here soon. What else can we do? Serbia took that one state. Macedonia is annexed. Now Russia expels the Polish ambassador. Whoa, whoa. Mere days after Vladislav Studenik was appointed Prime Minister of Poland, there was an unexpected occurrence in Moscow. The Russians have expelled the Polish embassy there, forcing our allies' diplomats to be recalled to Warsaw. The response is not unexpected, even if the Poles were taken back by the severity of the move, just as we are for years. A far-right Polish exile group, the Polish National Committee, has resided in Moscow and has attempted to influence their homeland's politics from abroad. While Russia does not recognize this group, it's been funded by government officials in the Kremlin who have found a common cause in their anti-German direction. It comes as no surprise then that Studenik's appointment has greatly angered Moscow. Overwhelmingly pro-German and anti-Russian, there is little doubt that Studenik's cabinet will seek to crack down on the nationalist movement in Poland, accusing them to be foreign agents of the National Committee. In a statement justifying the expulsion of the Polish diplomat, the Russian foreign minister referred to Studenik's appointment as an unfriendly gesture towards Russia and an affront to Polish national sovereignty encouraged by German military and industrial interests. Our attempt to summon the Russian ambassador was refused. The audacity of such a move cannot be understated. Just 10 years ago, Moscow's dissatisfaction would never be so fierce and open. Times have certainly changed. As time goes on, it seems conflict with Russia is only becoming more inevitable. Gains disapproval of government to the Russian state. Bunch of bastards. There's the basic medium tank chassis. Turkestan, Kiev, Bukhara, they all have accepted. Better armor. Let's just do the medium tank. It's going to be our bread and butter. And then, that 30. Oh, we don't really need the steel right now. Well, yeah, that's a good deal. Alright, well, with that, this will be the end of episode 6. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.